Calicut Heroes are here. They're looking for their first win. They're up against the confident Ahmedabad defenders, and that's why. That's how you start a game. Ryan Meehan has signaled the intentions of the Ahmedabad defenders. That's how you do it. Well done, the defenders. 1 and 2 and out.
And we are expecting those kind of moments from Ryan Meehan, and endurance skills, and it's a Rumble Ryan did really well.
No, we spoke too soon. We spoke too soon. This has troubled so many teams in this league. The RuPay Prime Volleyball League, powered by A23. There was just way too much power on that serve. Perhaps hit it a bit too much. Hard hands, as they say. Ajit Lal. He'll be hurting. I can tell you he'll be hurting for what happened to his side. Will want to make amends. There it is! Oh, I thought there was another winner. No, well done by the libero. This time from zone 4, there was no touch. They're claiming a touch. The point has been awarded to the Calicut Heroes. They're up and away. Vinesh was the man in action.
What Ramanathan, the libero of Calicut Heroes, was really awesome. And we said that the Angamutu, the angle man, and he can turn crossover in the down the line. And the down the line, we saw Ramanathan there, just waiting for his spikes.
Yes, a lot of credit for that point must go to the libero. Here we go then.
Ooh.
Ryan, Rambo Ryan. He is the rock star. If Angamuthu won't, Ryan will get you. The American has said, well, I've seen enough. I'm going to go for it. And that's what I'm going to do when I get an opportunity. What a brilliant set that was.
Perfect, and a more power game and be stronger. Ryan Meehan. And also serve time for him.
That one came from far away, landing outside. For a second, I thought it might have kissed that sideline. Ryan Meehan wants this match to be a one-man show. You and I, Bashak, and the viewers might want a 5-set thriller to end in that last point. But Ryan said, look, we want a clean finish. We want a whitewash, a clean sweep in this match. Good serve that. Once again. Oh, that one touching the end line.
Look how high he is, and just on the line at the back of the court. It's really something. We have no one there can make the defense there. This is the contactless shot for the first time of this game, right?
Yes, so stylish. Like he was using the RuPay on the go. Okay, not a great receive there. The block keeping the ball in play. Slight confusion. Not at all. Not at all for that number 1 Angamuthu. The Baiju's man of the match of their first encounter, their first win. Angamuthu is up and away, and that is the beginning of bad news for the Calicut Heroes. He could be the villain for the Calicut Heroes tonight. Have a look at that spike.
And it's why they're calling the Angamuthu fearless. Find a way to get the point every time. And the great kick from...
Spike war at the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. If the defenders can, if Angamuthu can, Jerome can as well. Jamas, Jerome Vinit, so typical, so predictable, so effective. No chance of digging that one. The libero struggled.
And Manish also, Jerome had a dream to take the sport to the next level in the country. And this is what he's trying to do, and he's really giving his best.
Well, there's a wry smile on his face. It's good to see them not cowing under pressure, not crumbling under pressure. It's all right, these mistakes happen. It's a fast and frenetic sport. They've got to make sure it doesn't become a habit, really. Ahmedabad still have a 1-point lead now. They're serving. We saw what Lavmeet Kataria did last night with Ranjit Singh. Who is going to be that magical pair tonight? What happened there? What happened to the captain? Jerome Vinit, a brain freeze moment. Impossible to explain.
And we can see from the replay what happened again. And See, after the those double touch, those can happen for the setters. It's so normal.
Well, it wasn't Jerome. It wasn't Jerome. For a second, I thought it was Jerome. Such a fast-paced sport, this. 6-4 to the defenders. Still haven't seen Ajit Lal's first spike. We'll have to wait a little bit. They're happy to take points off these blocks. Kishore Kumar, the coach. What tune are the Calicut Heroes going to sing tonight? Will it be a win-win or will it be a depressing loss? That block landing the ball outside, giving Calicut Heroes the point. I'm loving Calicut's body language, Bashak.
Yes, for sure. Then, and Jerome is really so smart not to cross over the net, just parallel down the net, because Rodrigo is not that high. Oh, what kind of a block is this? Today, really monster blocks coming to both teams. And it's so amazing to see those kind of blocks during the game. It's just the beginning. Again, it just goes outside. They're always trying. They're always trying. And for the reblock position, hands are important, timing is important. And also there's a substitution for the Ahmedabad side. And the number 6 is now in the play. Prasanna Raya, the other setter, called the king, and he will try to help with his serves like this. Oh! This is really something, Ashital. That wait for just one receive, take his ball and come to the next to the setter, and what he did.
Well, death taxes and Ajit Lal, the inevitable. That spike had to come. You set him up well, that's what he will deliver. Ajit Lal has tasted blood. 7 all in the first set. Do not blink. Ah, well done! Smart play. There's so much grey matter in that shot, Ryan Meehan. David Lee looks on helplessly. He's got to come back. It's time now, after that hot and happening start. All of us will enjoy this Amul Cool technical timeout. Back in just a bit. Don't you go anywhere. You'll enjoy this Baiju's fun fact. At the Asian Games, volleyball was played for the first time in the 1958 edition, where the Indian team included Gurudev Singh, and they clinched the bronze medal. And I promise you, the glory days of volleyball are back. It'll only get better thanks to the RuPay Prime Volleyball League and its players like that man on screen, Ajit Lal, who are going to script a new dawn, not just for the Calicut Heroes, but for Indian volleyball as well. Ahmedabad have a 1-point lead. Ajit once again! Amazing Ajit, the hydrogen boy! Kishore Kumar is the happy man today.
What Ahmedabad tried to do is just the substitution with Rodrigo, because the Hardeep Singh is a 199 and he'll get them for the block help, but couldn't manage it. And let's see what kind of a service they will have from the Calicut Heroes side. Good ball to the setter. Oh! Hardeep Singh! This is the powerhouse of the Ahmedabad defenders. He just came to the sideline and tried to help for the blocks, and also when he gets the ball, just a mighty spike from Hardeep Singh.
Well, looks like Muthu has taken a leaf out of Ranjit Singh's book. What a great set that was. And what do you talk about that? What do you say about that? Ooh, Jerome! That was a jaffa from Jerome. No stopping that one. Block that if you can, my man. Look at him take off. And that crash landing in the back of the court. The Calicut heroes are showing some muscle, some belief, some intent. There comes the set from the captain, Ryan Meehan. This time they had a plan for Meehan. They had their eyes set on Ryan Meehan. There was a three-man wall in that front court, ready to block every possible angle. This is world-class volleyball right here at the GFC Balayogi Indoor Stadium in Hyderabad. Calicut now in the lead only by a point. Oh, this is breathtaking volleyball. That is why it is. It is that sweet 16 Angamuthu once again. Spicy 16 or sweet 16? Sizzling 16.
Yes, 350. And how huge spike from Angamuthu again and again, and the Ryan Meehan have a chance to change the way and just they need. And it's so good. They show team play without falling behind each other. Oh, it's out. It's going out. That's a good news for Calicut heroes.
And right on cue, they've taken the correct super point. The Ahmedabad defenders have taken the correct super point. There is Sajjad Hussain Malik, one of the two head coaches of the Ahmedabad defenders. This point is worth 2. The stakes double for a correct super point. Ahmedabad receiving, and so they will spike first. Will it be a top-class winner from Angamuthu? We'll find out. Receive. Libro with the set. Oh, well done. Well done. There was no power, there was more intelligence in this rally. Calicut heroes are running away with this set. They're only 2 points away from winning the first set. Well, I thought the second touch was the problem. If you go back and watch the highlights of this match or this point, the receive was fine, but the libero with that set did not do the job. And with that, since they're trailing by 3 points, the Ahmedabad defenders have taken a bit of a timeout. How much will losing that great super point trouble or harm the defenders' cause in this first set? 13-10 the score. Calicut in the lead. Ajit Lal has tasted blood.
And also all the players know that it's not a league that ends with just one match, and they are trusting the process. And this process from the Calicut side is really awesome, is really something. They just started with the points on the Ahmedabad team, and what the Calicut team is doing, just a team play. They just really want it. This is the heart, this is volley, and this is volleyball. And I think like yesterday, 2.5 hours with the 5-set clash, it will be again something like this, Manish.
Well, I hope it is. The RuPay Prime Volleyball League promises you a thriller every evening until the 27th of February. Oh. What a block. Oh, great work. Great work there. Top class reflexes. And then that spike. That spike from Shanti John. Sean is shining like a diamond. In the city of pearls, Hyderabad. Or is he? Is he? Let's see what happened here. Must have been some kind of net touch.
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. He touched the net there. Shanti John unable to control himself. And so 4 set points for the Calicut heroes.
Yeah, he just don't want to give the ball to the Calicut guys, but he have to be patient while you are in front of the net. So it's the thing that he touched the net. He wants it so much, and to take the points to the Ahmedabad side. But it's so important again, being some patience.
Well, there has been a change. That decision has been reversed. after the second referee intervened. The first referee has reversed his decision, and so the score now is 13-11. Every point matters, every point counts. Every point is a big twist in this tale, in this epic tale between the Calicut Heroes and the Ahmedabad defenders. Okay, there is no doubt whatsoever on that point. We know who won that point. It's the team in white, the Ahmedabad defenders.
Sean John really created a good block performance, and they just kept the ball near to the net, and they helped the middle blocker to find the way. And look what they did all together.
What a block that was. The defenders are pumped up.
Yeah, the block is not just for the middle blockers. If the outside spikers can find the right way, and then the middle blockers come just next to them and just creating the two great monster blocks then.
Yes, you can enjoy and learn a lot of these fundamentals of volleyball through this coverage. I'll keep picking Bashak's brains on the basics of volleyball. It's an easy sport to enjoy, to watch, sit back at home every evening until the 27th of February. This is the greatest festival of volleyball in India ever. And it's going to go on for a long, long time. That spicy spike has given the Calicut Heroes 2 set points.
Could you see how he turned on the air, just shove the 5 zone and the turn to right back to the 1 zone.
Mujib, well, his primary role is that of a blocker, but he can come up with that kind of shocker when he wants, when he gets an opportunity. 2 set points. Can Ahmedabad come back? Oh, where did that land? That landed just on the line. And that augurs just well for the Calicut Heroes. This is just the kind of start they would have hoped for. They've worked on it, they've come here with a plan, and their execution has been top-notch. Right on the money. The Calicut Heroes without David Lee are now working like a well-oiled unit. Celebrations are in order, but they've just covered 20% of this journey after what has been a fantastic set. The Calicut Heroes win it 15-12, the second set on the other side. Stay tuned. Well, from the looks of it, they seem to have forgotten that loss and left it behind and started off on a clean slate. That's what Ahmedabad need to do. But as long as Ajit Lal is on court, they will have to watch out for the fireworks from the other side of the net. That man Ajit Lal, the hydrogen boy.
And the setter Jitin uses Ajit Lal from the different kinds of places. And because they know how Ajit can jump and the spike, and so the setter changing the place and make some kind of tricks and get the points. So clever. And also they're continuing to take the points. And also, while I'm wishing to the teams a killer birthday, and I couldn't predict that kind of killing day for those teams. It's unbelievable. An attack that results in immediate point or the side out is really awesome. And Ajit Lal is there. Also, take the dig, but there's a net touch. While down to the block. And I think it's Jerome or Sachin.
Ryan Meehan, the American. Oh! Well, you can blame the net for how that point got played out. These things can happen.
Yeah, this is the lead serve that contacts the net and the ball dribbles over. It's a playable ball.
Just outside, just outside. Ryan Meehan has got to work on his service. He's already come up with a couple of service errors. No foreign players on court for either sides at this stage. Rodrigo and Ryan Meehan off court. Calicut also relying on their Indian players. Well, Rodrigo's back now. Just as I said, they made that substitution. Perhaps to bolster their side a little bit, to get a more experienced player in. A control serve that, straight to Rodrigo, who's just come in. That block, that's the third touch. Ajit, second touch, correction. That was the third touch. Taking a cue from Ajit Lal. That man, the number 16, Mujib.
It's so important to predict a team's next play by observation of patterns or habits and those kind of the balls that we can't predict.
Yeah, perfect placement that from Mujib, and the team is ecstatic. Here we go then. Rodrigo with the receive. Once again, resetting. Oh, this time they were ready. This time they were ready for that smash, that spike from Angamuthu. Well, he's going to try another trick, Angamuthu, because they found a way to stop that man. They knew exactly where the ball was coming, that two-man block there in zone 4. What a blockbuster block that was to deny Angamuthu a successful spike.
And what Mujib is doing really awesome.
This didn't happen in their first game. We spoke about how David Lee's absence is an opportunity for Mujib and Sachin. Yeah. This time they both turned up in a good mood. Oh, good shot that from Jerome. Nice tip. Second touch. Well, I suppose cross the midline there. Cross the midline, that line under the net. The moment you do that, the point will be awarded to the opposition. They're still checking with the first and the second referee. Mujib there. Is when he landed. Tough to say from that angle. Well, he touched the net perhaps. I suppose there was a net touch. Well, the fundamentals are very clear. You can't touch the net, you can't cross that line under the net. But you can do that for sure. You can do that all day long. Shanti John.
He just tried to not to touch the ball, you see? He just be careful about what he's doing also.
Well, that's not how you block. You got to face the spiker. Don't show your back to the net. Not in a good position, that blocker there. 5 for the score. Calicut still have a 1-point lead. Good serve. There's a second touch. Looks like Ahmedabad had the last touch and the ball landed outside.
Is the thing what Calicut is doing now, just setting the balls everywhere on the court, in front of the court, and this is something that also Ahmedabad players can't predict which side the spike will come. And congratulations to the setter Jitin.
6-4. Jerome beneath the captain serving. What a good serve, aiming at the libero. There comes the spike, but the block was ready. And yet the point has been given to the Ahmedabad defenders because that block was not able to absorb the power of that spike. Let's confirm in this replay. That shot from Shanti John and then the block.
It's so hard to see from here.
Oh yes, the number 15 there crossed the midline when he landed. Jitin, the man guilty of crossing that midline. And that spike, did you hear that voice? Did you hear that sound? The thud, the thud. That is the sweetest sound in the sport of volleyball. That is music to the ears of Kishore Kumar, the coach of the Calicut Heroes. Ooh. 7-5, still a 2-point lead. Calicut serving. You win a point, you get to serve. Those are the rules of the sport. You lose a point, you lose the serve. Cannot do that. Perhaps jumped a bit too much with that serve. Did not meet the ball at the right moment. Prasanna now back on court, giving the number 14 a bit of a breather. Manoj will cool his heels a little bit on the bench for a while. Here we go. No. You need Ajit. You need Ajit when you set like that. You need Ajit when you set like that. I was hoping he would take off from the back of the court, but the setter going straight and going finer. Ajit, I thought, was getting ready.
Yeah, getting ready for the spike, but the Ryan Meehan and the Muthu was there. How he can pass over the net. And Muthu tried to help the Ryan Meehan from the middle, and it's a good reader also, Muthu, and he can manage all around the world what's going on.
This time, not for Ajit, but on the opposite end. Rodrigo, that one landing inside. Somebody should have gone for that ball. No one did. Confusion in the ranks. Giving Calicut a 1-point lead.
Yeah, that kind of a ball that we said picnic and campfire also. A ball that falls to the floor in an area that's surrounded by 2 or 3 more players at the instant time.
Amul, cool technical timeout. It's getting better with each point. Karthik, he may be on top of the fantasy leaderboard. His team is struggling though, but pretty good individual performances from Karthik in the 2 games. Cody Caldwell as well alongside him. Rohit Kumar, the star of day 1, is on that list as well. Ryan Meehan has done pretty well to be in the top 5 of the A23 fantasy leaderboard. The second set stands at 8-7 for the Calicut Heroes. Mujib to serve. Boom! Landing just outside. Not happy with how he hit that one.
Angamutsu just trying to take the responsibility, but also he couldn't think that it will go just out. And the Calicut Heroes, they're just keeping their rhythm. That's awesome. After the timeouts also, they're coming at the same tension on the court.
Well, this time I thought he aimed at the blockers just to get that touch. He failed on that last occasion, thought about why he overhit it. This time he got it right.
Also, they know that the spike will come from the Angamutsu side, so they're going with the 2 blockers there, but it just go out. Again with Angamutsu. The stalwarts, the fearless, he always asking for a wall to the setter Mutsu. If he made a mistake, don't give up and just asking again and again and take this kind of points. So awesome.
There comes the set, and there comes... Oh, well done! Well done to the block. Completely blunting that bullet from Ajit Lal. Such an up and down battle. This was a great set, I thought. Just perfect for Ajit, who couldn't find the angle. So credit to the blockers for covering that angle. Angamutsu or Usain Bolt, you decide. The Calicut Heroes have called for a timeout because they're trailing by 1 point. They won the first set. They do not want to lose their way, so important to stay focused. The Ahmedabad defenders got off to an absolute flyer of a start against the Chennai Blitz. Great win it was against the Chennai, which is full of some top players from Tamil Nadu. The Chennai Blitz also searching for a win, whereas the Calicut Heroes are not yet off the mark in the RuPay Prime Volleyball League, powered by A23. The second set continues. We're getting into madness zone. Post the 10-point mark, things change. Becomes more of a mind game, more about holding your nerve, more about staying calm, not crumbling under pressure. Ahmedabad to serve. No super point called yet, surely in the next point. Got a terrible receive for that from Ajit Lal. Perhaps wasn't ready, and they had to pay for it. When your receive is that bad, you usually pay for it. Isn't that right, Bashak?
It's again and again Angamutu, and when he takes the ball, he is getting the points respectively. It's what kind of a confidence he has, and also it's what a kind of a confidence that Mutu have to the player also. And the Calicut Heroes started really well in those moments, asking for a super point. And a great super point for Calicut Heroes.
Because they want to level scores. This Cred super point is worth 2 points. And about to serve, and that's advantage Calicut. Here we go. Well done by the libero. Another chance. There comes the spike, but the block is there. Tactically, the Calicut Heroes were not thinking clearly about how to operate on that occasion. And there was just nothing in that spike. It was way too far from the net, wasn't he?
Yeah, and the ball is too far, like 4 meters. It's so hard to manage the ball into the side, the other court. And the Ryan Mihill and also the Argentine Rodrigo Villalba was there.
He aimed at Ajit Lal for the first touch. Jerome. This time, the captain, Jerome Beneath, does the trick. He would have been so cross with himself on that previous point, which took the Ahmedabad defenders to 13 points, who are now 2 points away from winning this second set and making a comeback.
And we saw many comebacks. Let's see what will happen to this set.
Using his wrists so well on that occasion, Jerome Beneath, making sure it gets the angle. The libero. And Ajit Lal. Another tip-in. That was a tip-top tip-in from the American once again, giving the Ahmedabad defenders 4 set points, and that's how he did it. Ajit the spike, then the block. Ajit keeps the ball in play, and then that timely intervention from the American. That was a RuPay contactless shot.
And also Ahmedabad have 3 blockers who are so high, and the Calicut Heroes maybe change the place of the shots that moment.
Jerome just inside from Jerome. But I've got to say, credit to the Calicut Heroes libero R. Ramanathan for receiving that ball so well.
And Jerome also is not caring about who the players are try to blocking him. Just Angamutu and Raimihan is there, and he just got the point. And block out.
And with that, the Ahmedabad defenders have made a comeback. They have restored normalcy. After the first win, one thought Ahmedabad would perhaps want to cruise away with a big win. They lost the first set. Calicut were a bit too hot to handle, but they made a solid comeback. They won the second set 15-11. The third set on the other side of the break. Stay tuned. All those who served the sport of volleyball over the last few decades are relieved, happy, elated to see the sport finally getting the kind of league it deserved, the kind of platform, because that is a moment that tells you that Indian players are set to shine over the next 3 weeks. It's a platform that allows an opportunity to Indian players. There he is, Vignesh, once again, showing why he belongs to the big stage of the RuPay Prime Volleyball League.
What the thing is till that moment, Calicut heroes have an idea where Ahmedabad players, hitters are coming. At the beginning of the game, Ahmedabad tried to use the middle blockers many times, but now this time they are just stuck with the John and Angamutu, so they have to change their plan. And also they need some good receive.
Like that.
Great dick.
Well, he would have been dreaming of winning a point like that, Jerome. It wasn't to be. Even if that ball had crossed the line, crossed the net, I'm sure Ahmedabad would have come up with an easy tip-in the front of the court. Okay, here we go. The Ahmedabad defenders making a change, thinking about a change. Prasanna Raja wasn't a part of the starting six. Here he is. Set, no spike yet from Ajit Lal, but it is good enough. Well, if Ajit does not get you, Jerome will for sure. Kishore Kumar, I promise you, he is not going to take the chair. He wants to be as involved as possible in the action.
It's time for Angamut and Jerome. Both opposite players are doing really well, and this is the battle. Is not just all around the opposites, and let's see the other players to make the change.
Ryan, point has been awarded to the Calicut Heroes for double touch from Ryan Meehan. When you see the first referee show 2 fingers, it means double touch, not allowed. Basic, the fundamental of the sport. Here's the confirmation. Take a look at that. 1, 2, oh yes, 3. Calicut Heroes now have a 4-point lead, but they are 4 points away from winning the third set after losing the second set. Tried that tip in. The number 16, the captain himself, Muthuswamy Appavu. We all know what Ranjit did last night for the Bengaluru Torpedoes. Muthu wants to do the same for the defenders. Smart play, completely flummoxing Ajit Lal, who was ready for the block, had no idea he'd have to face that.
And those kind of the balls, if Muthu tries to set, then he can touch the net, so he's really clever to make it dump.
Oh, Jeet! There was so much anger. There was so much anger in that spike, Mashak.
What he's doing really awesome. It's not so close to the net. You see, it's not really so close to the net. And also, he likes to receive first and then come to the spiking. It's something special for the outside attackers. All the outside attackers can't do this kind of balls.
Yes, that's what sets Ajit Lal apart from the others. Ryan, it was Rodrigo in fact. Ramanathan, the star for the Calicut Heroes. With a short man, big ability. Rodrigo. That was a matrix move. Moving away, letting the ball go. He knew that was going to land outside. Angamutu, not effective. Blunted by the block. That was a super duper block. David Lee seemed impressed as well.
And Muthu just tried to throw the ball all the way to the net to Angamuthu. It's not so high and the blockers are ready in front of him. And let's take a great super point for Ahmedabad side. Do you think that they're late to ask for the great super point?
Ahmedabad can. They're now trailing by 6 set points. They need these 2 points desperately. They will do everything they can to retrieve the ball. Shanti John with the receive. Angamutu! That clean winner, clean as a whistle. The RuPay contactless shot, as easy as RuPay on the go. Now the deficit down to 4.
And it's really something, some quality rally. And Ramanathan was there in the libero for Calicut Heroes. The first he achieved, but the second, Angamutu was there again.
Boom! Goodbye! Goodbye, the defenders! Ajit Lal wants to see them off tonight. Well, the spirit of Usain Bolt, very evident in the body language and the celebrations of the Calicut Heroes. They won the first set. Ahmedabad made a comeback, winning the second set. But the Calicut Heroes are back in the lead by pocketing this set convincingly, comprehensively, winning the third set, 15-10. Time for a break. Back in just a bit with the action of the fourth set. Well, we've seen many such bombshells from Ajit Lal, from Ryan Meehan, from Angamutu. The Calicut Heroes have taken a 2-1 lead. This is the start of the fourth set. In case you've just joined us, where were you? Because this is what you missed out on. Some world-class volleyball. Make sure you stay tuned. Unmissable action from the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. It's day 5. Ajit's spike has been blunted. How rare is that, Bashak? That doesn't happen too often.
Yes, for sure, that's Manish, and also it will be the differences between the teams about the middle blockers and what Mujeb and Sachin is doing really well for the other side. And let's see what the others will do as this kind of the blocks are going out, make the other team believe themselves, and also a great confidence of the way, the place that they spike.
Well, the libero Ramanathan once again knowing when not to touch the ball. Good anticipation, allowing the ball to land outside. One apiece in the fourth set. Ajit Lal, control serve. Lots of action around the net. Angamutu, there was a touch. There was a touch. And so the defenders from Ahmedabad can celebrate.
At the beginning of the set, if they try to go with the Angamutu, that it will be so easy for Calicut Heroes to take the blockers in front of the Angamutu. So maybe Ahmedabad players also have to change the way they spike.
Boom, 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 boom from the Calicut Heroes. Once again. Well, they are most certainly looking like a more settled unit tonight as compared to what happened in their first game. This is why. Terrific anticipation on court. Angamutu gets a touch and the ball lands outside. Another eat-fit super spike. Both teams unrelenting. Total non-stop action. A block. Oh, such a valiant effort that. Valiant effort that from the Calicut number 15. GPNM did not give them a point, but great acrobatic stuff that. Gave it everything he had. Well, young players like Jitin know the whole world is watching. Never have they had such a great stage, such a massive audience.
And also now there is no foreign players for the Calicut side. All Indian players are there. They're really enjoying for the Calicut side. As we talked that Ahmedabad side always enjoying in the smiling way, but this day Calicut heroes are also enjoying the game.
Both teams in the mood to do some service errors. Is that a sign of a tired shoulder? Well, I hope not. Sajjad Hussain Malik always smiling, that man, always smiling. While the coach smiles, the players are operating like assassins. Ooh, almost another error. Just off the net. Let that land outside. Let that land outside. Because the point has been awarded to the Ahmedabad defenders. Calicut were claiming a touch off the block. No touch. Calicut said maybe Rodrigo touched the ball a little bit. Maybe the tip of his fingers. Not quite. Ryan Meehan, what a star. Rambo Ryan, they call him. Ahmedabad with a 2-point lead. Sorry, correct that. 1-point lead. What a waste of a serve that. What a waste of a serve. Expect better from the Ahmedabad defenders. Makes no sense whatsoever. To show all the bravado in your spiking. Gotta be a little more restrained, measured when you're serving. Like that. Yes, that's where you show your power. That is where you show your mighty spiking skills. Angamuthu has done that one more time. He can do that all night long.
Calicut heroes now that Bombers couldn't find some solution how to make the block in front of Angamuthu. He's really so high and he's really doing well about the angles, about the size and about finding the players.
Oh, Ajit Lal lost his footwork a little bit. Had to change his shot. That spike once again. Number 7 and number 9 combining. Ryan Meehan. There was Shanti John who came up, took off from the back of that 3-meter line. Shanti John has clearly been one of the stars, one of the emerging stars at this league. It's a league that allows opportunities to Indian talent. An opportunity to rub shoulders with some of the best in the world. One of them, that man on your screen, Ryan Meehan from America. Ajit with the serve, the receive. Was there a touch? Was there a touch? No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. Ahmedabad now have a 4-point lead. There was a Garba move from one of the defenders' players. They come from the enterprising land of Gujarat. They are comfortable right now. 8-4 the score. Both teams need a bit of a breather. It's time now for an Amul cool technical timeout. The action continues on the other side. Can the Calicut Heroes make a comeback? We'll find out on the other side. Stay tuned. It's now a global phenomenon. The International Volleyball Federation has more members than the FIFA. And India has now joined the party with this world-class league because it offers this kind of world-class action. They've reduced the deficit to 3. The Calicut Heroes, is this the beginning of another great comeback?
And the Calicut Heroes just changed the setter and also changed the opposite player, and now Jerome is out, Ansap is here, and what they're doing is really awesome. After coming out to timeout, they find the way to take the points, and now it's chance to serve and then make the points again, just 3 points away. Angamuthu, and it's out. He's just trying to cross line, and it's not working. And the Calicut Heroes, who take the chance after the timeout, just continue to go on. And those are the serves which have a great importance for Calicut Heroes to catch the rival.
The lead now down to 2. Ahmedabad, watch out. I should have said Calicut, watch out. Every contest at the RuPay Prime Volleyball League has been such a seesaw battle, up and down, here and there, topsy-turvy, call it what you want. Tried that dosa. I'm not going to call it a pancake. Apologies, Bashak. It's an Indian league, we'll call it the dosa.
It's something making so great and everything. Oh, it just goes inside. And a chance for Calicut Heroes, and also there's a tip, and Libero is waiting for a dig. And Angamute again, and those blocks. Liberos are really well, and coming from the middle. Those are the guys who are making great spikes from the middle with these huge spikes.
Rodrigo got that touch. The ball landed outside, and therefore the point to the Calicut Heroes, as is evident in this replay. Yes, just touching Rodrigo's left palm a little bit, that ball just enough to give Calicut another point. It's now 9-7. Sachin to serve. Angamute! Amazing Angamute! Man on a mission. Man on a mission. Sajjad Hussain Malik, the man on your screen, perennially smiling, and this guy is perennially spiking.
The Calicut Heroes get used to get the spikes from Angamute from the zone 2, and now when the position is for Angamute is zone 4, it's a huge difference for them to make this defense also. It's so hard to take it.
Ajit Lal, where have you been? Ajit Lal, where have you been? I am right here, says Ajit Lal. He needs to use no words. He doesn't need to utter a single word. This is how he makes his presence felt. The Hydrogen Boy, one of the superstar spikers in action at the RuPay Prime Volleyball League, powered by A23. Ajit Lal, they call him the Hydrogen Boy because he rises to the occasion. Shanti John, not a great spike that. Ajit Lal, this time he was too far behind from that 3-meter line. Not happy.
What the setter and Ajit Lal made really awesome thing. It's not the way that we can see in all over the world, that kinds of shots. And Ajit Lal made it, and this is what the contactless spike is this. And after that moment, there's a double hit from the setter. I think they will cover. They will cover and change the things. They need 3 points more.
Well done. Rodrigo with the second touch. Shanti John. Oh, well done! Placement over power.
There's no one trying to make the block, and it's cross-court short and attack directed at the angle from one and end of the offensive team sides. And great super points for Calicut guys. It's the time to take it. If they win, they will reach 10 points. Let's see.
It's a great super point, is worth 2 points. And they do win it. Ajit Lal this time going down the line. And the man he was aiming at clearly was caught napping, wasn't ready. Even if he was ready, I don't think he could have dug that one out. Take a look. Boom. Aiming straight at the player. The
He just turned himself, he just turned his face to the cross line and down the line. That's the point that he can make the spike really easy.
The Calicut Heroes are doing it without the services of their foreign players. No such problems. No such scenes for the Ahmedabad defenders because their Rambo man, Ryan Meeham, that man on your screen, continues to deliver the goods. Like that. A RuPay contactless shot. As easy as RuPay on the go. 13-10. If Ahmedabad win this set, we will once again have a thriller of a fifth set. Nobody's complaining. Are you, Bashak? We all want a five-set thriller, don't we?
It's so hard to tell what is going on during the sets, and also hard to pick the one side. They're really doing very well. It's a tough battle between two teams and ups and downs, and the Calicut Heroes, all the Indian players are there and giving their best. It's so nice to see them in that period of volleyball. And also for the Ahmedabad side, they have the guy, the star of the game, Angamutu from the backcourt. So it's so important to make the one touch with the middle blockers also for Ahmedabad. If they can do it, they're just 2 points away for the victory of this set. And they're coming from the middle. And the congratulations to Calicut Heroes. They're with Mujeb, one of the star of the game, the middle player, 195 and 26 years old, and a spy high 3 meters 47. We are talking about Mujeb that you can see on replay again. And those are the service will be so important, but it's going out. Jerome couldn't manage it. And another chance for Ahmedabad guys. They are just far away for the sets. Just 1 point. It will be the set point chance for the Ahmedabad guys, and John is ready for it.
Well, I can tell you, the Gujaratis watching right now will say, Bappu, chotho set jiti jao. Win the fourth set. Pachwa ma joi lesu. We'll see what happens in the fifth set. 14-11 the score. 3 set points. Here we go. Big moment. Big moment. And even bigger spike that. From that man Mujib. He's meant to be a blocker. But he comes up with an absolute rocking spike that. Cross court.
Two important things come from the Mujeb, and he's really doing well, taking the responsibility on those moments. And now, if they can create a good serve performance, they can change the way and the comeback again during this set. And there's a rotation thing in the Calicut Heroes side, and yes, they find the right way. And just 2 points away. Those are the services, so important, coming from Calicut guys. Vignesh is ready, full concentration. Ahmedabad had a chance to take the set. Just far away, just 1 point far away. Oh!
There it is! The Ahmedabad defenders have ensured that we have 3 consecutive 5-set thrillers at the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. The Calicut Heroes going to end up losing once again. They lost the first time. The defenders have held their nerve, winning the 4th set, the 5th and the final. Great climax coming up in just a bit. And the whole of India does. It's India's new obsession. This great sport and this world-class league. This is the start of the 5th and final set. Ajit Lal, the hydrogen boy. The reason they call him the hydrogen boy is hydrogen is lighter than air, and it rises like this man Ajit Lal did on this occasion. And that spicy spike makes this league even more special. Remember, they call him the hydrogen boy, Ajit Lal. Not just volleyball, I'm giving chemistry lessons as well on air. Boom! Comes that spike. Well done by the libero. Did that land outside? Yes, it did. No touch whatsoever. Ahmedabad are up and away as well. They have opened their account in the 5th set. Jerome Vineet is still smiling. Will that smile continue on his face at the end of the 5th set? Jerome Vineet splitting that gap between the two blockers. One apiece in the 5th set. Even Stevens. Do not go anywhere for the next 30 minutes. We are in for a cracker of a climax. 3 evenings in a row at the RuPay Prime Volleyball League, powered by A23. Bashak, do you want to give me a prediction?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, and also it's so hard to tell the man of this match also. We have Mujeb, Sachin and Angamutu and every Ajital, and those are the guys who are doing well, as well as John, who takes these points for his team. He's really doing well, and he's a pure talent. What's doing is really something, and they're so happy playing with the mastermind Mutu. You can feel it, and you can see it on the court also. And those changes are just to give the ball to the setter. And this setter change can be the important part of the Calicut guys right now. And Ajit Lal again. And Rodrigo was there for a dig. And again, John. And they carry to the setter. Ajit Lal, they tried again. For Calicut Heroes coming from the middle, but Ahmedabad guys are there. What a performance from the middle blockers to Ahmedabad.
Well, Kishore Kumar, the coach, not happy. He's extremely cross with the movement of the players on their side of the court. I thought they lost their focus a little bit. And he couldn't time that jump right. So important for Mujib and Sachin to stay calm. Rodrigo now. 3-1 the score in the 5th and final set. 2 sets each so far. Ajit Lal. Oh! No chance. A block that stops Ajit's spike has to be a super duper block. A blockbuster block. 4-1 the score. It's time for Ajit Lal to show us something special. But that man, Shanti John, against Ajit Lal in a one-on-one battle. The block winning over the spike. Sajjad Hossain Malik always smiling. Well, he can't afford to smile now because his team has a 3-point lead. Okay, here comes the third shot. Well done by the two liberos. Shanti John! Opportunity gone.
Those are the tough times. If they made those kind of faults, and you feel really so bad. But John, till that moment, make it great, and they have a really again chance for to take the ball. And I think Mutu have a great confidence on John. And also, right a moment, Angamutu is asking for a rotation, and it's all done. Let's see what will happen for the Ahmedabad side, and Ajit Lal serve.
Once again, the libero trying that pancake, but what a terrific set that was.
Yeah, the thing is, as I told you, the setter and the spiker's confidence is really something. You can see that John made a mistake before, but Mutu knows that if he passed him again, he will do it and take the point for his team. This confidence is really awesome.
Shanti John and the captain Muthuswamy Apavu combining there. Terrific set that was. spiker relies on the setter. The captain is doing a terrific job. 5-2 the score in the fifth set. Make that 6-2. That error giving the Ahmedabad defenders a 4-point lead. Are the wheels coming off? Because Ahmedabad are cruising and Calicut are stuttering at the wrongest possible time.
And for the fifth set, now there is a huge difference between teams. And what the Jerome is, it's not expected from the Calicut guys. And the Ahmedabad guys try to win again and try to force with these serves also. And what's the plan for Calicut?
There comes the set and the spike. Made it look so easy. David Lee, once he comes back on court, I'm telling you, Calicut will look like a much stronger side. But before he comes, they need to register their first win. They lost in their first game. They need to somehow, anyhow, get the better of the Ahmedabad defenders tonight. Ryan Meehan not too happy with his reaction. 6-3 the score. This is the fifth and final set. A super climax in store. Angamuttu this time. Well, his spiking is as good as his celebration, or the other way around.
It's just over the block, Manish. It's just over the block. And let's see from the replay. And Angamuttu, we can talk about just more of 2 meters, and he have just 3.55 meters high while he's spiking. And now he controlled the serve. Oh, Ajit Lal. Make the difference between the spikers. What Ajit Lal making is awesome. What a jumping talent player.
Well, it's just his ability to take off from behind the 3-meter line. Execution, such perfection there. Such perfection. (7-4), the fifth set. The captain with the set, and there's Striker with that spike once again. He is fast becoming the poster boy of the Ahmedabad defenders. This is unbelievable. Everybody needs a breather. We'll take the Amul Cool technical timeout. When we come back, get set for a mad ride. The GMC Balayogi Stadium in Hyderabad has seen these players do well. The Baiju's most valuable player, Ranjit Singh, Ashwal Rai, Angamuttu, Rohit Kumar, Karthik, the 5 contenders. What we've seen Angamuttu do tonight gives him an edge over the others. Ranjit was the star last night, the captain for the Bengaluru Torpedoes. Shanti John, the man on your screen, he's done his job as well. But job not done yet. Service error once again. Stepped on the line, didn't he?
Yes, he stepped the line, so it's a fault. Just giving the advantage to the Calicut guys.
(8-5) the score. Oh, well done. This time, I will do the job. I do not need anyone's help. I will set it up for myself. That was game, set, match. At least in that point. 9-5 the score. The second touch as good as goal from the captain, Muthuswamy Apuvu. Well, this was an out-of-syllabus question for the Calicut Heroes. They were getting ready for the block to take care of the spike, but little did they imagine that the captain would come up with this RuPay contactless shot. So good when such a plan comes to fruition. 9-5 the score. Oh my God, make that 9-6. Why would you serve like that?
Those are the moments that cutting the routine, what Muthu did really well. So as we called in the mastermind, and it's time for Calicut Heroes to taking the advantage with this serve. And the Rodrigo was there And also as a spiker is there. This is, I think, the first spike that Rodrigo make it well.
It's the variation in their attack that is making them so unpredictable. On the last occasion, the second touch went over the net. This time, they went to the American. Well, they went to Rodrigo. The Argentine Rodrigo. Well, it doesn't matter what his nationality is. For now, he's an Ahmedabadi. The Maverick Rodrigo. 10-6 the score. Well, I promise you these few seconds of silence are the lull before the storm that awaits us. 10-6 the score. Ahmedabad need 5 points to win this match. Their second in a row. Ajit Lal this time. He forced an error from the opposition's block. He's able to change his direction mid-air. And that's what makes him one of the greats in modern day volleyball. One of the biggest spiking superstars of Indian volleyball. Angamuthu couldn't quite control that block. 10-7 the score. It's getting closer, it's getting closer. And once again. And once again. Repeat act of that previous point. The lead now down to 2. Ahmedabad need to regroup quickly.
And just what the Calicut guys is taking the 4 points respectively, and Ajit Lal take the responsibility, and he knows how to use the block hands also. If the right hand side, if you can't control the ball with your right hand, it's a problem. And Ajit Lal was there.
Calicut were expecting something else from Angamuthu. They were hoping for a super fast spike, and that's what he came up with. Now, time for Rodrigo to serve right. He cannot afford service errors. Jerome Beneath, the captain of the Calicut Heroes, not on court at this point. They're relying on Ajit Lal to do the job. They need a comeback. A cred super point will play a very, very important role. That is one of the innovations that make this league so exciting. The action shall continue. This is what Day 6 will bring to you. The Ahmedabad defenders will take on the Blackhawks Hyderabad, who got the tournament off to a flyer on day 1. They beat the Kochi Blue Spikers. They will play their second game. Will Ahmedabad go into tomorrow's game unbeaten? Will they go in as table toppers tomorrow? We'll find out. There he is, Ruben Volochin, the coach of the Blackhawks Hyderabad. He's present here at the Balayogi Stadium every day. He doesn't want to watch it on television. He wants to watch players' movements. He wants to watch their skills, their tactics, their strategies. Wants to keep an eye on both sides of the net. The only foreign coach. Ooh, that fiery shot once again.
Mujeb again is there. Those are the moments for Mujeb times for Calicut guys. And now if they take the advantage with Ajit Lal and Ajit Lal, who has not a great services, let's see what will happening.
Yeah, will he back his big hitting ability on this moment, on this occasion, or will he go with the safe serve?
And also they have Ryan Iron QB inside the outside hitter to help the blockers.
Who is he going to target? The libero? We'll find out.
No, St. John, but libero take it, okay.
Angamuthu! Oh, Ajit somehow retrieved the ball. Here comes the third touch, will not be a spike. A chance now for the Ahmedabad defenders. Angamuthu once again cannot retrieve. 12-9 the score. 3 points away from registering their second win in this tournament.
They all know that this ball, this kind of a ball, will go directly to the Angamutu, but he's really a huge performance and also stronger and also just spiking over the block. So what can they do? The other guys just trying to make it.
Well, Prasanna Raja has come on court for the Ahmedabad defenders and Manoj has gone off. They've tried that switch on many occasions in this match. We'll see how much that helps them. The Calicut Heroes, this is a moment of desperation. They need to reduce the deficit by 2 points. Therefore, they've taken the Kret Super Point. This is the last Kret Super Point of the match. 12-9 the score. If Calicut win this point, the score will be 12-11. If not, Ahmedabad will have 5 match points. Such a crucial moment.
Such a crucial moment for the server and such a crucial moment the receivers also. The Ajital is at the backcourt if he take the ball from the number 6 or if the setter will give to the middle blocker. That's the question.
Prasanna Raja to serve. Who will he target? Will he go to the libero? Ajit Lal is the third option. To the right of the libero. Okay, here we go. After that conversation, a timeout has been called for by Ahmedabad. Slight confusion. Well, a conversation between the officials and the coaches. Bit of a breather now for both teams. Ahmedabad know how crucial this point is going to be. It is worth 2 points. Remember, a Kret Super Point has been called for. The score at this point, 12-9. If Ahmedabad win this point, they will go up 14-9. Remember, the first team to hit the 15-point mark wins the set. After 4 sets, it's 2 apiece. It's the 5th and final deciding set in match number 5 on day 5 of the RuPay Prime Volleyball League. Calicut have already lost the first game. Are they going to join Kochi as the other team to win 2 matches in this league so far? We've seen such dramatic action over the last 2 nights, and this one giving us a hat-trick of 5-set thrillers. How is this match going to end? Prasanna to serve. Who will he target? Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. What was that? That was pressure. Crumbling under pressure. Prasanna Raja was brought on court to serve, and he makes an absolute mess of it. What happened there, Bashak?
So huge pressure on the players also. In many times Prasanna Raja and the setter of the team come into and to help the players, but they are just going out for the timeout, and it's always universal mistake, that kind of a mistake. So just they have to go on. They have to go on.
Well, maybe that stop-start didn't help them. Maybe the timeout shouldn't have been called for. Maybe the coach overthinking, who knows, but that moment is gone. 12-11 the score now. Calicut could make a comeback, a great comeback. Angamutu, no, Shanti John, wow! Angamutu was in zone 2, but the setter sent the ball to zone 4, to the left of the court, and Shanti John was ready to welcome that ball and send it like a fireball.
Yeah, because all they know that when Angamutu is in front, or it's not important for being at the back row attack, and Mutu just tried to attack on John.
The point has been awarded to the Ahmedabad defenders. Well, losing their focus a little bit, the Calicut Heroes.
And they made it foul. And just see from the replay, Ryan Meehan was there, but to think that the setter, if setter is playing backcourt, he can't jump in the set.
Okay, here we go. 3 match points and it's over! It's over! The Ahmedabad defenders prevail in this 5-set thriller. Have a look at these scenes. Shanti John, the superstar. Ryan Meehan, the rock star. The awesome Ahmedabadis have done the trick. They have gone past the finish line like that. Absolutely nothing in that spike from the Calicut heroes. Number 16, Sachin. It doesn't matter for the Ahmedabadis. They have registered their second win in this tournament. Kishore Kumar doesn't know what has hit them. Cannot believe it. But the Calicut heroes have lost their second match in this tournament, the second consecutive loss. They come from Kerala. And this is how it ended. The final scoreline, Ahmedabad 3, Calicut 2. Jubilations for Ahmedabad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we might as well get used to this. Obviously we should. A hat-trick of humdingers here in the RuPay Prime Volleyball League, powered by A23, and this time because of the Ahmedabad defenders and the Calicut heroes. The Ahmedabad defenders winning their second straight match, and the Calicut heroes unfortunately losing their second straight game. In the presentation party tonight, to my left, Mr. Mohammad Hisham, co-owner of the Calicut heroes, a very happy co-owner of the Ahmedabad defenders in Mr. Parveen Chaudhary, and representing RuPay is Mr. Sanjeevan Nikhar, zonal head of the Punjab National Bank. We invite Mr. Sanjeevan Nikhar on behalf of RuPay to hand over the player of the match to none other than the angle man, Angamuthu, from the Ahmedabad defenders. This is the second time in a row that he's won the man of the match. He's also rewarded with RuPay on the go, an innovative way to tap and pay at a RuPay contactless enabled merchant outlet. The angle man, Angamuthu, yet again putting in a solid performance, finding those angles cross-court and down the line to help his team to yet another win. Congratulations to Angamuthu, congratulations to the Ahmedabad defenders, and right now, it's back to you guys.
By beauty and mixed to beauty and Q commentary.